anyway. It just kept going.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
Can't complain about that, right?
Valiant effort on the eBay side of things to.
It must be those 10-a-day listings again.
Well, I mean, evidence is evidence.
Right.
I guess it makes sense.
So you got to work for your money. Is that what they're saying?
Shit, I don't know. I was never taught that.
All right. What are we ready when you are?
My dad just played games for a living. I mean, what did I know from working for a living?
It's not like you was a teacher or anything. What is he going to teach?
I mean, come on. No offense to all you gym teachers out there, but come on. It's probably different now. I'm sure it's different now, but
They're probably going to the physics of how you jump and stuff now.
Right.
It's like, here's some balls, go play in a gym. I'm going to go back and smoke a cigarette.
Right. Take this, throw it at them. I'll be back in a half hour. Yeah. So, do you want to jump into this shit then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you recording already?
You know what? I better check to make sure that it's not sideways.
Yeah, check that.
I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
And you are recording already?
Hold on.
Hey! Oh, no, not yet.
No, hold on.
Hey! Oh, okay.
No. It says it is recording.
Right now?
Yeah, go ahead. Go whenever you're ready.
Hey, everybody, and welcome, shipheads, to another episode of Mail Call Again. My name is Kevin.
Just a single name?
I don't even know. I had absolutely nothing going in, and I was, in that split second, I was like, okay, who would be talking in this voice? What would be the guy's name? And I came up with Kevin. I have no idea. Right. Shit. That was almost my slowed down talk boy voice then, I guess.
That's like the Steven Slow Jam or something. Nice.
Yeah, that was just me doing a callback. That's right. Mm-hmm.
All right, so how many orders we got? 32?
Yeah. Well, I think
there's one
total,
late one.
Yeah, I got the late one. I think in total there was maybe like 30 because a couple of them are like, more than one item per person.
Gotcha.
So I think it might be 30 individual packages and maybe 31 or 32 total orders.
Was it just the one? You have to remind me that when we get to it. Or was there two multiple orders? I know there's one.
Yeah, the newspapers, and then they're both
the
right
newspapers.
They're both right towards the end. There's one that's 3, and it's like Nintendo games or Xbox games or whatever, and then the 2 newspapers. Yeah.
The newspapers, I don't know what that one was, if it was like a draft or a template that got entered, but yeah, I don't know. I don't have that one. I couldn't find it. And it's part of that. So I haven't messaged him yet, so we'll just have to skip that one, and I'll give one more look again later. And
yeah, the way that went when I was trying to put it in the order, that doesn't surprise me because like I said, I had to enter the one, and the other one I didn't, because it was the locations that were slightly different. That's why I didn't know if it was the right one, because it said like F1 and it said F2, so I don't know.
Yeah, and they're both the same, basically the same newspaper from the same year, so I'm sure they get listed at the same time.
Yeah, right. All right.
Okay, yeah, so I guess I'm ready whenever you are. I gotta try to find there's a couple that that record display shelf thing is gonna be the list. or box. I haven't done that yet. So
And that's part of the 3-item order too.
right, yeah.
So it's, okay, yeah.
Actually, I might have a good box for that. Oh, gosh, if that'll fit, that'll be great. Never does. Never works out for me.
Oh, Charlie Brown. Good grief.
Good grief. Goodness gracious.
Lucy is just always moving that football right at the last goddamn second.
Okay, so first item.
Yes, item number 1, a large sling Marine Corps duffel bag.
This was a car item, so I don't know the story with it.
Ah, okay. Rick, why do they call Marines jarheads? Do you know the answer to that question? Rick, let me ask you another question. Did you know that they call Marines jarheads?
I did. I've seen the movie Jarhead.
Oh, okay. Is that
So
a Gyllenhaal thing?
it is, yeah.
Yeah, I never saw that, but I do remember it.
I don't remember what it was really. I think it's about the Iraq War. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think Jamie Foxx is in that too.
Okay.
I think it's pretty good, if I remember correctly. But again, I don't really remember.
It's funny that we got onto whether you thought the movie Jarhead was good, and the original question was, do you know why they call Marines jarheads?
I think it's because of the haircut.
Is that
Final
it? It's
answer.
just the shape.
I don't know. I'm guessing. I really don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But you think any military really cuts their hair like that, though, right?
Also true, I believe. Yeah.
Any Marines out there can answer this?
Yeah, Marines, hit us up in the comments.
Just comment below, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody commented yet?
I don't think we're live at this time.
Oh yeah, that doesn't
so
work,
yeah,
does
we're gonna
it?
have to. That's gonna be a waiting game on that one.
So if you're writing in about the Marines,
I know what you're doing.
That was last week. This week is about elderly and right about the elderly.
The pre-taped college show for Mr. Show is what you're referencing, and I swear if I watched that today, I would still maybe not be able to quite figure out what's going on because it's so good. But I'm always just like, wait, what? How does this work again?
Yeah. And that has to be a top 5 Mr. Show skit for me. I
think so. I mean, top 5 underrated for sure because that one doesn't get thrown out there as often. But yeah.
Well, I wish we would have gotten some calls, but I guess we're still working out the kinks. Hopefully next week.
Yeah, just the idea that we're gonna plow ahead with this idea.
$8.30, and it didn't even go in a padded flat rate envelope. That's
ooh,
right.
Is that a goocher? Is that considered a goocher?
I think so.
Yeah, why not? All right, U.S. Marine duffel bag sold for $29. Should have known it was cars. I always get those flat numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Sold for $29, profit $13.49. Listed in November last year. Moving on, we have a Moen item. Dual range shower and hand shower combination. If anybody knows what the hell that means.
God dang it. We got kind of a pledge of roadblocks here. I can't just get through here.
Do you remember the G.I. Joe character Roadblock?
Yeah, see, I didn't watch G.I. Joe. I'm never a G.I. Joe guy.
we got
about
we
G.I.
I
Joe,
know
right?
we gotta work this into a segment. I don't know what exactly to call you, but it always basically the gist of it is I ask you if you watch something, and your answer is yeah, didn't really get a chance to watch that. 3 channels, you know.
Right. Although I do remember it on, like, I don't know, maybe I saw it at somebody's house or something. But
Yeah, I mean, it was such a big deal when we were kids. I'm sure it seeped into you somehow, but
I know you think it's kind of a cute thing, like, oh, he never got to see that. Think about an 8-year-old going
I
to
know.
school.
I
Hey, did you
mean,
see that dude?
I
Like,
don't
no, you
I
don't get
don't
that channel.
sorry, I should
Did you
have let
catch
you.
that Sesame Street?
Okay, I just want to say I don't think it was a cute thing that you didn't get to watch then. I think it's a funny bit now, but I don't think it's cute then because no, I feel your pain. I mean, I'm happy to say I can't relate, I can't understand, so I won't pretend I do. But yeah. This has been another segment of I didn't see that we only had 3 channels.
I thought of a funny bit, like if I ever did a comedy show,
Mm-hmm.
talking about my having the whole bit would be the whole stage thing would be me new to wearing glasses, kind of
Okay, sure.
40 some years old and never had to wear glasses. I'm finding out these nuances of what regular glasses people have to face. So the one I thought of, and it's kind of is I'm so used to when I'm wearing glasses to wear sunglasses. So I have caught myself not, when you have sunglasses, people can't see your eyes and what you're looking at.
Yes.
So I have to remind myself that I'm not wearing sunglasses and I can't obviously just look down somebody's shirt.
Yeah, I can see that.
Breaking out the heat gun here for this one.
Oh, that's what that was.
I didn't put any packing in it. Damn it. Open it back up again.
What's happening that you need the heat gun?
Well, it had a label on there and I didn't really feel like
Oh, right. Do you ever just break into dance when we're doing this? Like,
I haven't yet.
You don't do it, or just do a random dance move or anything?
No, are you thinking about like turning this into like a TikTok challenge kind of thing?
Honestly, I was just sitting here and I suddenly realized I was just moving my arms kind of back and forth really stiff as if doing the robot, which I wasn't intending to do, but I was just kind of doing that. And so then I was just imagining you just suddenly popping in on camera, suddenly popping into like a robot for a split for just a second.
9:15.
All right, the Moen thing sold for $50.66. Profit $29.51. And that was listed almost exactly a month ago. And up next, we have a Matchbox car. Super fast Mazda RX 500.
I was kind of excited for a minute because I thought this was one of Nora's that she listed, but it was not an older
Oh,
one. $3.90.
it said this was made in England. Can you tell me that you were disappointed it wasn't Nora's in a British accent?
I was disappointed that it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know an English accent.
That actually, interestingly enough, came off as Australian immediately. Which, if you asked me to do like one or the other specifically, like I don't think I like. I don't know. I don't think I could. And yeah, it was very Australian.
That's one thing I've never practiced like an accent, so
Yeah.
I would not be good at any of that.
The Matchbox car sold for $15.84. Profit $7.86. Listed June 30th of 2020.
I tell you, I got my my glasses back on Friday, so now I'm fully seeing full again.
Okay, so this was from when you lost them on your way to somebody's house at the gas station, and this was the replacement process? Yeah.
Dropped them, and then they got crushed by some car.
You came back later and found them on the ground.
So I thought of that bit when I was picking up my glasses, because the worker there was wearing a very low cut shirt, and I kind of laughed at myself. I thought
Wow. When you went back and found them at the gas station, because this was just like, like a month ago or a few weeks ago. So so during the winter, so I mean, I imagine like the ground is like, snowy or slushy or wet or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When you went back and found the remains of your glasses, did you like sadly bend down and like pick it up, or did you just kind of like leave them?
No, I picked them up because I didn't know if they needed to see proof that the thing was crushed. So I picked them up. Picked up both lenses that were like 6 feet away.
See, this is great. This is why I asked, because this is your first pair of broken glasses. Because this is your first pair of glasses.
Right.
And so you wouldn't know. You might think you have to bring the shattered remains of your pair of glasses in order for them to be replaced. You don't. I'm sure you found out now that you don't. I mean, they have your prescription on file, and they just make the lenses and get your frames. So you did talk about at that time that you were thinking about buying some cheap frames from somebody that, does what you do. What's going on with that?
I have done zero work in looking that up or anything. Now that I got glasses, I'm not going to worry about it until I have to need another pair.
Yep, totally get it. Totally understand. Once you just get them replaced, it's like, all right, well, fuck it, that's done. Move on.
But they did, and she it's like, well, here's a new pair, and I took them, and I was like, and she had just like one of those Target cases, and was like, I have this case, dude. Do you want this case? And I was like, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because you told me the trick of
making sure there you go
in your car. So now I keep that one in my car.
Okay. So now you have two cases, or just the one?
Two cases. Yep. I have two cases now.
So like bedside and car.
Right. Well, yeah.
Genius. Or home and car. Yeah.
Home and car. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Good. You're doing good. You're learning.
Yep. I think I got it. I think I got this thing.
Oh, so yeah, now you're getting cocky. That's not gonna work in your favor.
I do feel like just like Ralphie picking up his glasses, like at that gas station, oh no.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was picturing too when I asked if you did that. Yeah. Up next, we have a Nutcracker. The listing says 2007 Mouse King Rat Nutcracker. I'm not sure. What does that mean exactly? Mouse King Rat.
It's I think it's a very large mouse, mere rat.
Okay.
With the crown.
Okay.
Cat, so I call him the Rat King.
And you just put
And
mouse and rat just to cover all your bases.
Right. Yeah. $9.59 to ship that. Yeah, I got this, listed it, and then Cara came home. I mean, this is before Christmas. Came home from the thrift store and bought almost the exact same one, just a different year, because Nora had picked it out. So they bought it at the thrift store to keep and display. And I was like, why'd you buy that? I have one of those downstairs. Like, well, I didn't know.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
And then just last week, Cara bought. We were talking about when we were at Christmas. Cara's sister she's really good at drawing horses, so she drew a horse for Nora and told her to practice to draw in horses.
Yeah.
And Cara's like, oh, they have these like tracing tablets, that you can just put a page up. Like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Totally didn't even think about it. And she bought one, came, and she's using it, and still didn't click.
Oh my God.
And then I was telling her a story on Friday. I was like, yeah, it's like these stupid tracing tablets I bought from Kohl's. I have 40 of them, and I still have 20 left. He's like, you mean a tracing tablet I just bought the other? Yeah, you could have just had one.
Wow. Holy shit.
It's like I have a brain, I have a home brain and a work brain, and they don't talk to each other.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is like, my first thought was just, that's so funny that you just wouldn't make that connection, because it's the first thing I thought when you brought up the story. Yeah. But to your credit and to what you just said, I heard the story in the context of us doing this call right now, which is where we talk about these tracing tablets. So it's all the same world. You are talking about two different worlds. So I mean, I think you're right. That's a fair assessment. You have work brain and home brain.
And even like when I'm like shopping too, like I don't even think about buying stuff at home. I'm just like a one track. Like, I don't think like, oh, we need this at home, I should buy this. So it's just all what they can resell. So yeah, I maybe try to.
I mean, what happens to your brain if you're like workshopping and like, Cara texts you and says, hey, I need you to grab a few things, just like for home for the family. Like, does your brain just short circuit? Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do that.
And where the hell am I supposed to get that?
Oh shit, that was so funny. God, what an amazing tracing tablet story. I mean, okay, this Nutcracker sold for $34.67 and made $16.69 and was listed in November of 2022.
And sold a month after Christmas for some reason.
Yeah, right. Good point. Yep. Okay, then we have a vintage Adrian's Resort black satin jacket. This is a Lake of the Woods thing. I see.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet jacket. I think we've had it. I think we've had it for a while. I thought it was.
Man, I bet it is. I didn't even think of it, but yeah, I bet it is sweet. Just thinking of that description.
$738.
It was sweet enough to sell for $46.29. Profit $22.75. Listed March 2021. Almost 2 years ago. Almost.
That was over.
Here we have an old friend that has sold and been returned and has sold yet again. Hard to forget the Galapagos Island, Ecuador, blue-footed booby long sleeve shirt.
Booby.
Pretty sure you can check our catalog and find us talking about this shirt once before already. Probably making really mature jokes about it.
I did relist it and add description that it's not as good shape as I I guess I previously put. I don't know. He wasn't very happy for it. So
do you remember what the person said that returned it last time?
I think it was faded more than he thought it was.
Oh, okay.
You know, it wasn't like a crisp white. It's kind of a. But if do you remember how much it cost to ship it last time? It was $4.88 this time.
Strangely, I don't remember. It sold for $21.84. Profit $11.16. Listed in October of 2022. Oh, that's funny. It's October, November, December. It's been on the market for like less than 4 months, and it's already sold twice. That's pretty fun.
Yeah. The Bolo. Look out for those Galapagos Island t-shirts.
Wait, what did you just say?
It's a Bolo.
What does that
You're
mean?
not in the reselling.
No, I'm not sure what that means.
Be on the lookout for. That's what they always say when you're trying to find something.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah. So I mean, I've heard that. I think I've heard that on Dave's cop shows, because that's like a, be on the lookout for suspect description, blah 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 blah. Yeah. So Bolo is like, I think, a cop term too. So I was like, wait, what does Bolo mean in the resale world? Same thing.
Yeah.
Up next, we have a Minnesota Wild pullover hoodie.
Man, Minnesota Wild stuff sells good.
I was just thinking, yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, how are the Wild doing this year?
No idea.
805 to ship that.
I have actually, excuse me, I have actually not listened to the local quote unquote sports radio show, The Power Trip, since like before Christmas.
Oh yeah.
And that's like the only way I would really have any idea how the Wild are doing. So I know that this particular sweatshirt sold for $43.99. Profit $25.60. Also listed November 2022.
They're in third place in the Central Division. However, they lost the last 2 games, so I don't know. They're actually doing pretty good.
Yeah.
25-16.
No, that sounds pretty good. Yeah. Up next, we have a Caterpillar hat. Caterpillar. Do you know where Caterpillar is based?
I don't.
Do you remember what was the company we were looking at last week where it was headquartered?
John Deere.
And that was headquartered in
Moline, Illinois.
Wait. Yeah, there was a Moline one, and then there was an Ohio one recently, which was
yeah, what was that one? No,
I was
Sandusky.
thinking it wasn't Sandusky.
No, it wasn't.
You did make that joke at the time, I think. So.
409.
Yeah, 409. Okay.
Yeah, what was that? I don't remember what that was.
I can't either. Oh, interesting. Caterpillar Inc.
Texas.
Founded 97 years ago in Wisconsin. Headquarter in Irving, Texas.
Yeah, for some reason Texas jumped at me at the last second, so I didn't know if it was a total guess or.
The Caterpillar hat sold for $18.40. Profit $9.47. Listed just under a month ago in December. Did you just say Texas was a guess?
Yeah.
Oh, really? You didn't
Yeah.
You didn't pull a U and like look it up?
No, I didn't look it up. I didn't
God,
look it
it's
up.
such a
Like,
boy that cried wolf with you now every
I
time. 'Cause
know.
nobody's ever going to believe that you actually just guessed.
I was a little surprised that you didn't give me any, like, whoa, you got it right. But yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I
no,
can see why you wouldn't.
and I
So,
was like, I had just gotten there and I was just seeing that it said Texas, but I was preoccupied by the fact that it was founded in Wisconsin, so I was
yeah.
kind of processing all that when you said Texas, and so in the back of my mind there was a little voice that would be like, of course he looked it up and he's pretending he's guessing. So yeah, no idea. All right, up next. Ooh, this is a fun one because I remember listing this one and wondering who in 2023 is going to be buying a MTV Punk'd t-shirt. And I don't want to go too hard and insult anybody, but of course it's somebody in Florida. I mean, come on.
I was
Florida.
gonna, you kind of ruined it. I was gonna say it's going to Hollywood. His name is Ashton Kutcher.
did I did I ruin it, or did I save you from making a terrible show?
That's gold. Gold, Jerry.
That's gold, Jerry. Gold.
He's got nothing else. He's gonna be like, remember me? Remember? Look at this T-shirt. It was me.
Did you know they're doing a That 90s show? Have you heard
I
of
did
this?
see that. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
see it. Interesting idea. At least they don't
Yeah.
have any of the other main characters other than I don't know. They brought Red and the parents are there. So curious what's going to happen there, but they did that 80s show with Dennis Reynolds, I think, right? He was in that?
Right. Yeah.
I never watched that, so I don't know if that was any good or not.
Yeah, I feel like I remember checking it out back in the day, but that was a long time ago, so I couldn't really say much about it.
431.
The Punk'd t-shirt sold for $30. Nobody listening to this is gonna even remember what that is, probably, right? Like
what, that 90s show?
No, Punk'd.
Yeah.
Sold for $30.74. Profit $22.18. $22. That's crazy. Listed just a couple weeks ago. Onto a vintage Minnesota Twins sweatshirt, 1987 World Series sweatshirt.
I always think it's crazy how many of these I find every year.
That's funny. Yeah, because like when I was putting it in the order, there are certain items that as soon as I see them on Pirate Ship when I'm doing the order, because you pick a word that you're hoping you type in and it'll bring the item up. There are certain things like any Minnesota Twins clothing item where I just copy and paste from Pirate Ship because it's just like I'm never going to be able to find this specific one because there's 1987 Twins items.
462.
This particular 1987 Twins item sold for $47.99. Wow, profit $31.22. Must have been in good condition, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Most of them.
I don't know. How would I know?
I don't remember listing it. How long ago was it?
I know, but it's still a funny joke to do.
Yep. I should just start agreeing with it. Yeah, it was in really good
condition. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, good condition. Yeah. That was listed in October of last year. And then we have another Minnesota Wild item, a cream pullover sweatshirt.
Yeah, pretty cool little. I like this one. It's like a woolly kind of.
Okay, Sherpa. So yeah, so like I was gonna ask you, it says Sherpa in the item in the title. What does that mean? What does it have that makes it a Sherpa?
Okay, have you heard of it? You've heard of a Sherpa line jacket?
All I know about Sherpas is that they're like the guides on mountains that help you climb mountains. Isn't that
Sure.
Okay, so that's my basis of Sherpa knowledge. Anything after that, I'm pretty much empty.
Sherpa is like It's like a wool. I'm gonna try to get. I'll try to get a good definition here. Sherpa. Sherpa fabric is. I don't know. It's a lot of words. It's just like a wool. It's like it almost feels like a sheep's wool, like when it's on the sheep, except it's not short, obviously. Or I guess when you cut it short, it's short. But
and is this the thing where it usually comes up like out of the collar? Is that usually where? Okay,
yeah, usually it's on the inside of a jacket for insulation and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, this is on the outside, so it's different. And it only cost $4.69.
Well, that's not too bad.
Going to the town where Tool Time's tools are made. Or the name of the brand that they use, maybe, is it?
Binford?
Yeah. Oh, is it Binford or Medford?
It's Binford Tools.
Oh, I was thinking it was Medford. Never mind.
Medford sounds familiar from something too. Like Medford Falls? Is that something? I'll look it up when I get a chance. This wild sweatshirt sold for $23.24. Profit $12.52. Listed 2 days before Halloween 2022. Spooky. Up next, we have a record. I don't see too many of these days, I feel like. Charlie Daniels, Volunteer Jam 7.
I feel like Volunteer Jam 7 is way better than 5 or 6.
I was just wondering if I didn't see or listen to 1 through 6, am I going to get 7?
It's like a rock opera kind of thing. We have to listen to the whole.
Right.
So why is it Devil in Georgia? I don't understand. Like, oh, you have to listen to the first couple. You wouldn't understand.
It starts out when the devil was an angel. What? Oh, I think Bedford Falls is the town in It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah. So I don't know if Medford Falls is anything.
365.
Charlie Daniels record sold for $11.87, profit $2.69. That seems about right. Listed in May. This, wow. Guess when this was listed?
May.
Go on.
2016.
May 24, 2015.
15. Ooh, that's an old one.
Yeah.
It was in
5.
It was in the 8th bin, so I figured it was probably not that old, but yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. Next, we have a CD, Natural Evolution. Kinks, BBC Sessions, 1964 through 1977.
You ever listen to any Kinks?
So I was going to ask, like, is there are some bands, because, like, you know, this listing just says Kinks. Is this a band where you want so badly to say the Kinks, but they just name themselves Kinks? Is it one of those?
It should be the Kinks. It should be the Kinks.
I wasn't sure.
I better look at it. No, it just says Kinks. I've always thought it was the Kinks, but
the internet is saying the Kinks.
Right, internet's never wrong. So now I don't know what to think.
Yeah. Do you want to message this person and be like, listen, I don't know if you think you're getting a Kinks CD or a
what if I get a return?
CD. I thought it was Kinks. Sure. Or no, I thought it was the Kinks.
Right. Yeah, just look, maybe it'll be all these different songs on there I've never heard.
CD's still $3.49 these days. I think that was the number, wasn't it?
Nope, $3.65.
Oh, it's not always.
That changed? Is that gone up again? Is that gone up again?
Is that one? Should that one be consistent always? Because yeah, it was $3.49. I'm pretty sure.
I thought that record was $3.65 because that was £1 too. So I thought that sounded odd too. I was like,
Yeah.
But today's the last day of the. I think today's the last day of the holiday surplus, or what do they call it?
What would you call that?
Surcharge. Holiday surcharge.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it ends the 22nd. So tomorrow, hopefully, it'll be a little bit cheaper.
That's interesting. Why do they go this deep into January and still call that the holiday surcharge? Like,
yeah, that is a good question. I'll ask my postal carrier when she comes in tomorrow. Hey.
Okay. Yeah. Can we work this? I don't know if it fits. Can we work this into a segment of Rick? Why does the USPS hate you? Or does this count? Yeah.
I think so. Is it just me that's getting the surcharge? Does anybody else get the surcharge?
Oh my God! Imagine that! Wow. Of all the millions and millions of people that are selling stuff, let's just charge this guy extra.
Right. Maybe it is gone now. I don't see the little disclaimer saying that. Maybe today it was free and clear now. No. I don't know. Never mind. I thought I saw something. Yeah, right. I think it must be clear now. So it must be super cheap to ship everything now.
Oh, great. Kinks? The Kinks? I don't know. This CD sold for $13.48. Profit $7.46. Listed October 2nd, 2022. That's about 4 months ago. Nearly 5 months ago. A lot of October and November from last year tonight.
Interesting.
Not really. It's not really relevant. Just, I guess, a coincidence, I guess. I don't know. Moving on. Logitech subwoofer.
Okay, sorry to go back to this. Post office is raising their rates. I wonder if it's as of today. It doesn't say when it's in effect, this article anyways. So yeah, they're going to get rid of the surcharge, but then they're actually going to charge us more
because ...
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is effective this Sunday. Price goes up, and this is a day that they took off the surcharge. It was sneaky bastard.
I think this is a segment of Rick. Why do you hate the USPS?
Because they do this shit. Put out the holiday surcharge, and then we'll get rid of it on the 22nd. But we also have an upcharge now. We're increasing our rates. It starts on the 22nd, which is actually higher than than a holiday service or the holiday surcharge.
Yeah, that was obviously the next question. How does it stack? How does it stack up against the surcharge? And it's more, you're saying, or you're just joking?
Well, yeah, I don't know if it is, but the media mail is obviously more than it was. So I don't know if the media mail got a surcharge on it or not, but
yeah,
I don't know. So it's not super cheap or cheap shipping for USPS.
Nope.
So we're going to ship this next one UPS. I don't care what the product is.
Well, you're probably in luck. Is this thing big?
Well, yeah. It is 1526. I don't know if you said what it is. Maybe talked
I was
about it.
I was getting the impression that you didn't remember that I did already say it.
Okay, I did it.
Because you kind of led into whatever the next one is, like you were waiting for me to say it then, and I was like, I already
shoot.
remember when I already
See,
hold on before
editing.
you say anything else, hold on 15 what?
I told you already.
I know, do you remember? I forgot.
1576.
15,
26.
26. Okay. Logitech subwoofer sold for $63.05. Profit $34.48. Listed 3 days ago.
Now you remember you can edit the stuff. So like if I do a bit like that, you just roll with it, then you can edit what you did say, and then it would be so good. It would be so good. It'd be so funny.
Man, we've talked about the editing process and whether the editing process is going to make you look better or worse. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Most likely, which way will that go? Up next, we have a 1976 homeschool first grade handwriting workbook. That is a pretty unique item, if I do say so.
I don't know exactly why I thought this would be a good lister. The picture's kind of good, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I was right. That is a homeschool thing, which is a big seller.
Yeah.
Which was this one? Okay.
I think homeschool, much like a lot of things, has gotten not only more common but just more like accepted. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
So I'm imagining this workbook, this homeschooling workbook, is from 1976. I'm just imagining the poor bastard that was getting homeschooled in 1976. I mean, that was probably rough.
420. Yeah, because now you can do, well, they probably could back then too. I don't know if you could do like sports and stuff through the school. I think that might, I don't think that was a thing when we were in high school.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know, but
now they have to be allowed to do sports with, which is good.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I would guess before not, because like anything that they have to do now is probably they have to now for a reason, because they didn't before. Yeah.
Because we had one family in Bruton that was homeschooled, and they ended up coming to school, I think maybe in 1990 or something like that.
Ooh.
But I think one of them played sports and stuff. So I don't know if that was the reason they did it, or if they just, I don't really know that for sure.
Well, where did they go then? Because like 1990 was just before we paired.
Right. They were homeschooled until I think so when we were in 7th grade, I think when she started. The whole family started going to public school.
Okay, but they didn't go to our school.
They did, yeah.
Well, why haven't you said who it is then?
I don't know. I guess the Vanderbeeks.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This next video card, I didn't realize there's 2 of them, so I gotta grab the other one.
Okay. The homeschool workbook sold for $17.06. Profit $10.34. Listed December 2022, almost a month ago. Wait, exactly a month ago. And that's the 3rd time that I beat cancer. What? I actually meant to go with like an STD. I don't know why cancer came up because that's not funny at all.
Really
No,
took it serious.
no, nobody gets laughs out of cancer. It's a terrible choice.
No, one guy laughed. One guy said something. He had cancer.
Oh wait, what is this? What are you doing? What is this from?
Remember when Jerry was going to try to bomb? He's like, "What's the deal with cancer?"
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, that was rough out there. Kramer. Well, that one guy said, he had cancer. Well,
Shit. And that's another Banya callback because he was bombing
yeah,
because
I know.
Banya kept killing after he killed. Yeah. Oh shit. Up next we have a video card.
2 video cards.
Quantity 2 video cards.
You did get that right on the order, did you?
I did actually. Yeah.
I don't look at that column very often. I should look at that more often, obviously.
Yeah, one of us should.
Yeah, I do see them pirate ships. So I mean, I don't. How this order has already been started. Apparently,
it usually goes like I'm not sure how much I even pay attention while I'm doing it because it's just like if it's all just like 1x, 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 on pirate ship, it's like it's just kind of always looks the same. But as soon as there's a 2 and I catch it, I'm like, oh, okay, I better go back and look at the rest of them because I'm not sure I haven't paid attention.
Yeah. 989.
989. 2 video cards sold for $48.28. Profit $28.80. Listed November of 2022, a couple months ago.
That one shipped UPS, but I bet it would have gone USPS if they hadn't jacked the rates up. But just saying, if the
that way
Postmaster
UPS?
Masters, yeah,
nice. Up next, we have another Moen item, shower head only. Brush nickel, gotta have that brush nickel. Ooh, you are listening to Slow Jams.
Yeah, dude. Every Sunday night.
I couldn't remember if you still did that after we started recording because I can never hear it.
I took a break for a while, but I missed it too much,
Yeah, you did.
You already missed the voice of man that was on beforehand, so.
Oh, I was just gonna say it would have been a great bit for me to do like a call in on that thing where it's like, hey, this is the human embodiment of Sunday Night Slow Jams, and I just want to say, Rick, I know you're not listening anymore. I miss you. I hope you come back.
I miss you. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm really sorry for what I did.
Let's see, on the apology line is what that would come from.
Apology line.
No.
Uh-oh.
I did not already start this one. I don't know why I have to do all this.
Didn't you? We've been talking about your brain and forgetfulness. Like, are you sure you didn't?
Can you see what I'm doing?
No. I mean, I'm just sitting here staring at the order. I'm not really. $481. All right. The latest Moen item sold for $21.15. Profit $13.33. And listed about 3 weeks ago, December 29th. Up next, a padlock. Quite simply, that's That's all it is. It's a padlock.
Yep, it's an old padlock.
Oh, okay. Vintage, yes. Vintage
Yep,
master
yep.
lock. Vintage master lock kind of sounds like a professional wrestling finishing move. Oh, he got him in the vintage master lock. It's over.
I watched the last 5 minutes of Friday Night SmackDown. Is that what Friday Night's called? And you wouldn't believe. Do you know what happened?
I don't.
This guy named Owens, I think his name is
Kevin Owens. Yes, at
Kevin
one time
Owens.
one of my favorite wrestlers. Absolutely.
He won the match to go into the championship for WrestleMania, which is coming up in 2 weeks.
Ooh, the Royal Rumble is coming.
Royal Rumble is coming up in 2 weeks.
Yes.
So he punched his ticket in for that. So
okay, so he won a title shot at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Kevin.
Did he
Owens.
beat like a skinny, curly, redheaded guy?
No.
Oh.
He looked like Razor Ramon kind of guy. I know he's a pretty big dude too.
Oh, I think that's Drew McIntyre, I believe.
No,
is that
no, not Drew Mac. No, I would know the name if I heard it because I had heard of his name before. 417 to ship this padlock.
Okay. Huh. I can't think of who that would be. Padlock sold for $18.22. Profit $9.39. Ooh, no list date. How old do you think that is?
I think it's from the summer.
Oh. Well, okay then. Ooh, here's another familiar face. Lot of 10 John Deere advertising matchbooks.
I did not already start this one. I don't understand why.
Just always out of nowhere, too. Just suddenly.
I really should start looking at a different one. I don't know. I really like Pirate Ship that much anymore. 366.
10 John Deere matchbooks sold for $12.99. Profit $5.83. Those were listed 8 days ago.
Going to Frazee, Minnesota.
Ooh. I think my parents lived there post-college years ago.
Really? Do they know this guy? You think? Ask your dad if he knows this Jay guy.
Yeah, I'll make a note of that.
Okay.
The next item is a long box CD. World on Edge, I think, is the artist title. And it's a self-titled CD.
Mm-hmm.
World on Edge.
I did not listen to any World on Edge.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into Wikipedia right now quickly and get some World on Edge info. Ooh, Canadian pop rock music group.
Oh.
World on Edge were a Canadian pop rock group from Quebec from the early 1990s. Singles. I mean, you know, just looking at song titles.
That Canadian song? Did they do that one song 1 week? Is that them?
No, you're thinking of. I can't even think of another Canadian band to say that you're thinking of besides Bare Naked Ladies.
Alanis Morissette.
Yes, that would have been perfect, actually. An individual female act instead of a. Yeah, that would have been perfect. Yep.
You're pathetic.
Yeah, not good.
See, where you could do this whole bit again, and you could edit it to make yourself sound really funny.
Well, yeah, for me, I will do that.
365.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if the old long boxes are the same as regular CDs. World on Edge, self-titled CD, sold for $32.96, profit $20.75. Listed February 2019.
A whole bin of those long boxes, and I'm down to probably 20 of 60 or so in there.
Did you buy those all at the same time, or is that okay?
Yeah, that was this garage sale, and like looking back at it now, I should have made an offer on all of them. She had thousands of CDs.
Ooh.
And hundreds of long box sealed CDs.
Oh,
and they're
shit.
$1 or $2 each or something like
Oof.
that. I mean, I could have had these sitting around here for years without me listing them. Gosh.
Do you remember at the time whether you did you know that they would do okay? Or were you unsure?
No, I was pretty sure, but I don't know. Like, I looked at it because it was more like, I'm never gonna be able to list all these. I don't know. Like, I don't remember. Like, as soon as I left, I was like, I should have bought a lot more. But
Interesting.
I think it was like the end of the day on Friday, and I was tired, and I don't know. I just
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this isn't the next one. Is not a multiple one, is it?
I was just looking to make sure that
Okay, you check that because I think the other ones are Wii games. These are Xbox games, so I don't.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So we have a lot of 6 Xbox 360 games. We have Divinity 2, Crackdown 2, Halo 4, Mercenaries 2, and Tropico. Tropico sounds like a luchador wrestler coming to the ring from El Salvador. Tropico. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no.
$9.89.
Xbox 360 game lot sold for $26.90. Profit a goddamn quarter is what you made on those.
Did I have a cost in it?
Yeah, it says unit 10.
Okay, so I really got $10.25 for these.
Okay.
I don't know where I got them from, but I think it's probably a storage unit. So it's always
it says garage sale.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe. Bad buy.
Yeah. Listed May of 2021. Moving on to another hat. Molson Beer Canadian Goose hat.
Yeah, it's a Molson Ice Canadian Goose on it. Yeah, exactly what you say.
Okay. I don't really know what that means, but
do you know what a Canadian Goose is?
I really don't.
Do you know when you think of a goose, you know the black and white goose?
And I often do, yes.
That's the Canadian goose.
Oh, okay.
There are also snow geese, which are white, and I think that's about all we get there.
Is that a thing that people kill for sport? Is there goose hunting?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're not very good eating, so I don't know. I wouldn't eat them, but you can also do snow goose hunting, like in North
Okay.
Dakota.
Hmm.
North Dakota gets millions of snow geese. They're just everywhere.
Yeah, so it's like a population control thing.
Right, and it's a no limit goose hunting out there.
Oh, wow.
So my nephew goes out there and he showed me videos of it looks like a huge tornado and it's all these snow geese landing in the field. And
Ugh.
you just open up and you just unload.
Wow.
Yeah, he says it's a lot of fun. And he eats them too, so I don't know. I'm sure you can cook it fine and wrap it in bacon. Fine.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, he gets. I don't know how many he gets when he goes out there, but he gets quite a bit. Fills up the freezer. 420.
Was it Chandler at the Duck Shack that would make the duck with bacon wrapped around it? Those things.
That's pretty common way of doing.
Oh God.
Duck. Yeah, those are freaking good.
And like they would always come out at like 4:30 or 5 on that Saturday, just when you're just you've been drinking for like 6 hours already. And, oh God. The biggest struggle with that was always because like I'm a fucking glutton, so if I see those, like give me 9 trays to myself and then I'll be happy. So only getting like 3 or 4 of those is like, I love this, but is it even worth it if I only get this many?
And you're just annoyed that why don't you guys get up? Why don't more you guys get up early and go hunting?
Yeah, we need more
I sit
hunters.
my ass and sleep. Come on, guys.
Exactly. God, every time that Saturday morning when those assholes would get up and go hunting, just sometimes I would like have to pee and get up and go pee while they're out there getting ready, and I'm just like, I can't believe you guys do this. It's insane. And people that were up later drinking than I was the night before are doing it. God damn. All right. This hat sold for $25. Is this a Kara item?
Yeah, that was.
Profit $13.50. Listed the 1st of October, 2020. And up next, we have a Pittsburgh Penguins jersey. Number 18, James Neal, it says. Good old James Neal.
644. He had 3 goals in the 2008 Stanley Cup.
Wow. Did you just Google that quick now?
No, made it up completely.
Oh, very nice. Took me for a ride. I was with you. Wait, now that I'm thinking about it, what did you actually say? 3 goals? Did you say in one game or the Stanley Cup final series? Or
I said 3 goals in the 2008 Stanley Cup.
Okay, yeah, that's very believable. Sold for $27.29. Profit $14.01. Listed September last year. And now we've come to the 3-item set, which means a vintage wood vinyl record display rack, which is what you're sighing about over there.
Yeah, I have a 28 by 14 by 6 box, which I don't have.
Is that even a
trusty
thing?
Old Home Depot box.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Now, how do you pack something like this in there? Is this like a bubble wrap?
No, I'll maybe do a slight little bubble wrap, but I'm just gonna pack it tight around the box. It's wood. It's not gonna shatter.
Yeah.
I don't think. Hopefully not.
I was always just nervous about like whatever it was being right up against the box, like no matter what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I suppose a wood thing would probably be okay.
Yeah. Now you made me nervous. Maybe I'll put a little something around it. Me and the fam went ice fishing yesterday.
Okay, how'd that go?
Yeah, we went up to Mille Lacs, which is about an hour drive from here.
Okay.
And got everything packed up. Got up at 7 a.m. Drove an hour. Got there like 8. Got started about 8:30. Shit, like that was bubble bag. Thought it was made for the shelf. It was crazy.
Wait, say that
But it
again.
just
What?
perfect. I just randomly picked this bubble bag that I had out of my junk shipping stuff, and it fit the box like it was made for this box.
Nice.
Or for this thing. So anyways, yeah, we went up there and fished for about, I think, maybe like 9 to 7. So it's like 10 hours.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
And didn't catch one fish. Didn't get one bite. We had the camera down there. We didn't see one game fish that we wanted to catch.
You didn't even see anything go by?
We saw some really little perch.
Oh my god.
And one eel pout, which is kind of fun to see.
Oh, okay. I don't know what those look like.
And then that was it. It was crazy.
Yeah, well, very similar to the one ice fishing experience I've had, which was presumably in that same ice house with you.
Not the same house. We got rid of that house, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you upgrade? What did that one have that this one does?
That one was probably nicer. It was more of a camping one.
Mm-hmm.
With ice fishing on it. This one is more of a strictly ice fishing one, and it was handmade. It was homemade by this guy that lives in Big Lake.
Okay.
So it's like, Cara likes to flip big shit like that, so she flipped the last one. So she got this one.
Okay.
And then I forgot what your question was.
Ultimately, I was curious, which you kind of sort of answered, like what the difference is with this one to the one you had. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. But I don't know. Kids actually kind of had fun playing their iPod and stuff. Pretty much all they do.
They did what?
Play their iPads.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Is there anything you think about first when you think about that time that you and me and Chandler and Hodap are out there?
No, I guess not particularly. What do you think?
Do you remember that the four of us once went ice fishing?
Oh yeah, for sure. I remember
that. Honestly, nothing really. It wasn't really like I didn't really have a one thing.
One thing I guess I think it is Meyer wouldn't go because he doesn't like the ice fish. Or doesn't like the fish.
that is true. Yeah, he declined.
And how much fishing did you actually do in the fish house?
Yeah, which I'm sure was like relayed to him when he said that. But with full respect, once people have their minds made up, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, that's the only thing that does kind of stand out to me is that it was bitterly, bitterly cold out that day and night. Yeah, and like when we all went to bed, I just remember there was talk of like, well, because I don't know, you were having some issue with the heat. Like it seemed possible that it was possibly going to stop overnight, or maybe that the gas was going to run out or something. And yeah, so like when we went to bed, the conversation was kind of like, well, hopefully if it stops running, we'll hear it or whatever. It's just kind of like, yeah, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of the first thing I think of. We played a lot of Initials game that night too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. and then you guys played cribbage, and I was like, no, I'm out. I don't do cribbage, so I'll go outside in 40 below weather and smoke cigarettes.
We're going to Lake of the Woods this weekend, up north.
Yeah.
Visit
For a
grandma.
visit. Yep.
And but we're bringing a fish house with, and we're gonna do some fishing.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, we actually catch something. But
Yeah, right.
oh, damn it.
You guys are really jamming in the ice fishing now. Was this the other time you went just recently, the first time this year, or this winter?
Yeah, this is all we've gone. So
Yeah.
we took that out for kind of the maiden voyage to get everything dialed in for this weekend.
Ah, okay, a little dry run.
Yeah.
Do you remember the character Dry Bones in the Mario games?
Dry Bones.
It was like a skeleton, not like
Skeleton
the
Ghost?
Super
I don't know
Mario
what his
Brother
name was.
games.
Yeah. I mean, I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't know what his name was. I guess.
Yeah, I think the one I know him most from is Mario Party. So I don't know how much you ever played Mario.
Oh,
Party.
I never played Mario Party.
Yeah. Dry Bones. That was his name. Oh my god, it's so weird.
Okay, I'm almost done here.
Yeah, I was actually just gonna go and talk about what else is in this lot before we get to the shipping of it. Along with this record display case that Rick is so diligently working on, we have a total of 9 video games, Nintendo Wii
crap,
games.
I gotta put those in here too. I forgot. You're supposed to remind me of that.
Was that your plan?
What? Yeah.
I didn't really know.
I got them in there.
Okay.
I was gonna see if you'd remember to remind me, and you didn't. You failed.
I didn't remember that I was the all-time reminder, but okay. Now that I know. So yeah, anyway, we have 9 Nintendo Wii games going in this package, including Lego Batman, Indiana Jones, Rayman Raving Rabbids. Is that what? What does that mean?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't.
That's a fair answer. Boogie Sing It, Pop Party Hits, Just Dance, Fit, and it's just random words at this point.
Yeah, it's really a random lot there. It's
yeah.
Not like a sports mix or.
No, it's wild. So how did you bundle all the games together and then stick them in that package so that they won't rustle around in there?
No, I put them inside the shelf.
Oh, okay. There was a handy place to put them inside the case thing.
And this guy messaged me a few times like, hey, if I add some other stuff, we combine shipping. I was like, yeah, and he's talking about video games. Like, yeah, I mean, if they should be able to fit in there, so it shouldn't cost any extra shipping. So I do have to refund them some shipping. Whatever the profit that you say it is. So yeah, I'm going to be 100% accurate. It'll be a little bit less than that.
Now, when this gentleman was messaging you to ask you questions about what you would be able to do with his order,
yeah.
Let's see. I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna ask you about? Oh, did he ask you to jizz on this stuff?
He did not ask me to jizz on this.
Were you disappointed?
I did anyway. So.
Very nice. Very nice. I think if we were to write up that bit, that would have been the punchline. I did it anyway, so whatever. Yeah. So no, I wasn't disappointed. Nailed it.
You don't have to pay for it, man. I'll do it.
He's like, wait, do what now? Don't worry about it.
What if this guy's like, he bought because he listens to the show and he's like, dude, you can jizz on my shit.
Oh God. Well, if he is a listener, he should already know that this is a possibility. So
Oh, you're kidding me? It's already started. I'm gonna forget what these damn dimensions are. I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing. 30, 16, 5, 8, 30, 16, 5, 8, 30.
boy, I'm almost wondering if that's happening because I do I do occasionally click onto Pirate Ship.
Are you the cause of this?
I think it's possible, to be honest with you,
Okay.
because the couple times that you've mentioned that, I have just done that. So
You just opened it up?
I was just kind of popping over and I refresh, so it like removes the ones you've already done, because if I don't do that.
Oh yeah, quit refreshing it. I bet it is because I'm not refreshing my side.
But let's keep in mind, if that's true, and I take responsibility for that, that used to happen when I did that part of the process too. So tit for tat, because you were apparently doing it to me back then.
Yeah, I did. I would do it sometime. Okay, so we'll test it on the next one.
Yep, totally.
That one costs $18.40 to ship. And then, can you tell me how much he paid the other two items for shipping, so I know how much to refund him? Do you have that information or no? You probably don't.
No, I just kind of put it all into the one item. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so the record display, the 9 Wii games, all total sold for $101.79. Profit $79.27. And I put that all on the record display, and that has no list date.
I think that was the summer as well. Okay. None of these are on.
All right. What are you doing? Are you doing something? Or are you ready to
go
ready. On? Okay.
I'm ready.
And then when am I going to go over to Pirate Ship to test this?
I don't know. Let's just do one regular. Don't.
I don't know.
Don't.
To be honest, I kind of lost interest in this.
I want to.
It was so dismissive. I don't know. Okay, sorry. Go
on. I just want to. Let's do one without refreshing and see if it.
Oh, okay. So
fine now.
I'll just stay on the order for now.
Yeah.
And then, okay. Up next, we have a Betamax tape from 1979. I am also from 1979. Alien Betamax.
We got a big lot of Betamax tapes.
I saw that. I actually also had a question about that because there's a thing happening where when I went to list those, some of them in the shipping, like I shipped I listed a couple of them, and then one came up with a problem with the listing, and it said it was the weight of the package was the problem. So what I saw was the ones that did just list just had USPS media mail selected, and the ones that said there was a problem with the weight had specific like dimensions and like 1 pound weight, and it said there was a problem with those, but the Betamax, some of the Betamax didn't have the specific dimensions and the 1 pound weight in the listing, and those are the ones that did list. So I don't know what is happening there, and I bet that doesn't make any sense to you just explaining it like that.
So what did you do? Were you able to list them, or you just put them off the side?
The ones that said there was a problem, I just waited until I could ask you about it. So the Betamax tapes that are the drafts that are sitting in there are the problems.
Okay. Yeah, just put in, I don't know, whatever, 8 ounces or medium ale 1 pound. Then
Okay.
some
Because
random.
right now they're at medium ale 1 pound, and it says there's a problem with the weight. So I don't know why that is.
Well, then do first class 8 ounces. I don't know either. I guess I don't know if that's not Betamax should be. It's still media. It should still be.
Well, and that's the thing is some of them worked, but in those listings, the specific dimensions and weight were not actually listed like the other ones that don't work. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. But this one will cost $365. Was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Alien Betamax tape sold for $26.10. Profit $18.11. And that was just listed today. Okay, and then we're skipping the newspapers.
Yes, let's skip the newspapers.
Okay. All right, then we have this is an interesting item, a 2020 fantasy football ring. What can you tell me about somebody ordering a 2020 fantasy football ring?
My guess is like, hey, I won the fantasy football in 2020. I'm gonna wear a funny ring the next time and say, hey, look at this ring I got when I went in that. Remember 2 years ago I won?
Huh.
That's what I would guess. Especially since
All
they
right.
only bought the 2020. If they bought 2020, 2021, 2022, then I would say, oh yeah, they're just gonna make it up for all the years in the league. But yeah, just one is kind of interesting.
Okay, so who, like, you were in fantasy leagues, this season, right?
Yeah.
So if you win, did you just participate in a 2022 season because that's where all of it takes
Right.
place and you don't do the playoffs in that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it is 2 years ago, 2020.
Yeah.
Did you say the shipping on that already?
No, just pull up 424. 424. So next time you should try refreshing it and see, since we're almost on the last two.
Okay. Yep.
These two worked good.
2020 fantasy football ring sold for $24.55. Profit $10.55. Listed at the end of December 2020. Up next, we have a Bart Simpson rubber Halloween mask. Full head mask. All right. I just went to Pirate Ship and refreshed just now.
Okay. I listed this right before Halloween.
Are you still there? You suddenly cut out. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Check, check, check. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello.